Hello, 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 and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Kiona, and what are we staring at right now? Is it another WIP and chat? It is 2 days in a row. What gives? Except today is a little weird because it actually is the 26th that I'm filming. The day that I decided to increase the length, not the length, change the time of uploads. I did not film last night. So let me just get the intro done and we will jump into it and we'll have a little post-Christmas detox. If you have the perfect family, like everything's fine, nothing went wrong, you had the perfect Christmas, Instagram Christmas, not like the one that you staged for Instagram, but like you really was an Instagram Christmas, this may not be your WIP and chat. I'm going to talk about Christmas. I'm going to talk about how my Christmas went, starting from the get-go to the end. And we'll talk about some of the things I got. Yes, it was a good Christmas. Even though I have a toxic family, in a sense, some would call it a toxic boomer family, I still had a good Christmas. Nobody fought this year. A lot of it was from me holding my tongue, but nobody fought this year. And everything else. So let's show you what we're working on right here. You can see that I'm working on I'm Not a Craft Hoarder by Cynthia Frenette. The same thing I started the other day. I did not finish it like I said I was going to, the section I was working on. So we're going to work on that. We're going to start on the next section. And we're just going to sit here and chat for a little bit. Sound good? All right. So I'm going to just turn this light on. Oh, one moment. All right. I had to go get my coffee. And my husband came in. He's like, oh, you're filming. I'm sorry. This probably, you'll know, I won't. It probably won't come out at 10 like I planned unless I make it short and sweet, which is possible, because it's 8 o'clock. That's 2 hours to film, render, and upload. Let's go. And that is Dreamer Design bugging me. Hold on, let me silence my phone so we can do this, right? Alright. I hope y'all had a wonderful holiday. I do. I hope it was, you got everything you wanted. I hope you did not get into a fight. The fact that we did not get in a fight in our family this year is a miracle. Especially after this election. Ooh, and we ain't talking about that. Let's just say my family and I don't get along. My extended family and I don't get along. Right? Anyway. So, we're going to start from the beginning. I'm going to try my best, but I have ADHD, so there will be side quests most likely. So I woke up, like I do on most days off. I woke up at 7:30. And I kind of dragged my butt because I was expecting my mom to show up first thing in the morning. That was the plan. She show up first thing in the morning. It flew. That's where it went. I'm like, where'd it go? So she was supposed to show up first thing in the morning. Oh, I'm on the edge. There's no light pad on this. I am a mess. I'm tired. Oh, it's because I squished the table in. There's a wall blocking me from moving the craft mat. I got a new craft mat for Christmas, a smaller one, so technically I could block this off. What was I doing? Oh, I was turning on the light pad. You're blinded. For a second. Alright. Let me try to move things. I had a moment. I just woke up. It is 8 o'clock, so I've been up about half an hour. So yesterday, Christmas time, I get up 7 o'clock. I go outside. I have a cigarette because I still smoke. When I'm home, I'll have the one cigarette in the morning, and anytime I have to deal with family. It's not like my kids, but you know, family. Before our kids are old enough to annoy us, our family has for years, you know? So, I had to take it off my vape. So before I do anything, I go out, I have a cigarette, I'm watching some TikToks, I text some friends, tell everybody Merry Christmas. Then my car, which is on because it's freezing cold, I'm smoking a cigarette in my car with the heat on. Look, just because I don't smoke inside doesn't mean I don't smoke in my car. In fact, I only smoke in my car. I don't smoke anywhere else, it seems like. Except for that one time I took a break with other people. Anyway, so I go out to my text messages, and the next thing I know, over my car speakers, I'm hearing a telephone ring, like I'm calling someone. And I look down, my phone is calling Wendy from work. I go, no, 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 and I hang it up. And then I'm sitting out there, and I get a text. Ma'am, why did you call me? And I go, oh, my car keeps trying to call you. Or my car tried to do it. I did not do it. You know, and that was it. Well, anyway, I go inside and I ask my husband, I go, so when's mom coming over? Oh, she's not coming over. I go, excuse me? She goes, she's not coming over. We're going over there at 2. And I go, yeah, we've always been going over there at 2, but she was supposed to be here first thing in the morning to open gifts, you know, with the kids and all that. And he goes, well, she never told me about that. She just said, and she took all her gifts and anything that was to be opened over there over to her house. Because my mom lives in 2 places. She lives with me and she lives with my aunt. Right now we call my aunt's house her house because that's where she spends most of her time. If you remember anything, or if you've been around long enough and you remember, I moved to Alabama to take care of my mom, to live with my mom and take care of her. I am a city girl. I do not belong in backwoods Alabama. Yes, I was born and raised a country girl in a much smaller town than this, but that's besides the point. I could fit in anywhere. Just I prefer the city. I prefer convenience, right? I think it has something to do with my neurodivergency, because of the fact the city is better built for someone like me, while someone like me, in a country, in small towns in a country, I'm considered eccentric. Here, luckily, this small town's a little more welcoming than most, so people actually like my quirkiness, and it's fine, you know? Anyway, and so I go, she never told me this. Why didn't she tell me this? A simple phone call, a text directly to me, not in the group chat, would have told me this. That she's not coming over on Christmas morning. And so I threw a fit. I slammed a couple doors and everything else. And I cried. Because I am not using this as an excuse. I'm explaining why I react this way. When plans are changed with someone with ADHD and with somebody with autism, when something changes last minute, it causes immediate overwhelm. And last time we talked about her being here Christmas morning was the beginning of the month. And so for months we had been talking about how she would be here first thing Christmas morning, or she would stay the night over. She never put that stay the night over in concrete plans, right? So I didn't expect that when I saw that she wasn't here last night or the night before. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But when I get told, no, that's not the plan at all, we're going over at 2, I got mad. So, in the rare occasion, about 45 minutes later, maybe 30 minutes later, maybe I chain smoked a little bit on Christmas, I go back outside for a cigarette. My husband's there. And I go, okay, so when is Josh coming over? My son. You know, he doesn't live here. This is his first Christmas not living here. Or not, you know, living with either me or his dad. Oh, I gotta pick him up at 10. And I go, I thought they were coming here straight thing in the morning. Like, yeah, well, now they're doing something there, which makes sense. And then at 10, Lexi and her family are all going to the aunt's house, and I'm going to get Josh. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute, Lexi's not coming over? And he goes, oh, Josh is coming then because Lexi's aunt doesn't like him. And I'm like, alright. And for some reason, that same reaction that pissed me off when my mother changed the plans last minute did not piss me off when Josh did, because Josh is like me. He hates when plans get changed. If not more than I do. Except he won't throw a temper tantrum. I keep doing that, kid. Keep doing one extra. You know? So, when I try to call him, no answer. So I go back in. My tits are being calm still. You know, I'm trying to, you know, make up for this day at this point. And then it's been about another half hour, 45 minutes. I go out for another cigarette, and I'm talking to the hubs, and he's like, and I go, when are we going to start Christmas? And, oh, no. I went out for a cigarette because I go, we need to get this TV inside. We need to wrap it. Because I realized the kids are still asleep. I was going to just bring the TV in and be like, ta-da! Right? So after we finish our cigarettes, because I don't smoke near that shed at all. I don't want anything in that shed smelling like cigarettes. So that is smoke-free, pets-free, sanitized area. That's where I do all the shipping and stuff for the shop. So, yeah. So, we go out there. We get the TV and everything. We bring it in. And I start wrapping this TV. Because I've decided I am going to wrap it. If he's still asleep, I'm going to wrap this TV. So I wrap it up. I don't put a name on it. But while I'm wrapping it up, the hubby's back on the phone. He's looking everywhere for this TV mount that he bought last year for his big 75-inch TV that we didn't end up using. We used one we already had. Can't find it anywhere. My mother said it's one place, and it's not, because she moves things, and then she gets mad when people move things, but, you moved it first, ma'am. Anyway, so he's trying to get a hold of her, and then his phone beeps in when he hangs up, his phone rings, and it's Josh. He's now needs to be picked up at noon. At noon. At this point, it's already like 10 o'clock, so the hubby should have already gone to go get him. But it's noon now. And I just take a deep breath, and I go, in the end, I'm not mad. And it shocked the hubby, and he goes, why? And I go, because one, Josh hates plans being changed more than I do. So he's probably pissed off. And he's, you know, he didn't sound pissed off. He sounds like he's trying to make this Christmas work. He is my son. 100% my son. And I go, and two, he's 18. My mother is 68. My mother changing plans and not telling anybody is a lot different than my 18-year-old changing plans and telling everybody. You know? I need a sip of coffee. Now I need to hit off the vape. Hold on. Give me a second here. So at that point, the TV's wrapped. It's put off to the side. No name on it, so we're not letting anybody know whose it is. And we put it, like, really off to the side. If I remember, which I won't, but if I remember, I'll put a picture of the TV and the TV off to the side of the tree, because I did take pictures of me wrapping that TV. because that was the best wrap gift under that tree. I actually have decent wrapping skills compared to everybody else. But anyway, that was me tooting my own horn. I kind of deserve it. But we go ahead. We call kids down. I think we had another cigarette. I'm telling you, I may have chain smoked yesterday. I was stressed out. Was trying not to ruin Christmas. Trying my best not to ruin Christmas. Not let my ADHD ruin Christmas. Because it will. You let it and it will. So we start opening presents about 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that. I know we finished at 11:30. And I don't know how long it took us. I only know the time we finished. But turns out some things didn't get wrapped. I forgot to pull one thing out of my car and give to my mother to be wrapped. Another thing I forgot to pull out was I told my mother that every stocking gets a charger and a USB-C to USB-C. Because even though Josh and Lexi have iPhones, they now have new iPhones, so they have a proper charger, you know? So I had 5 USB-C to USB-C chargers, 4 USB-C power blocks. That's what needed to be put in stockings or wrapped. And it hit me near the end of it. I go, where are these things? And this is after I had gone and gotten out I forgot to get the switch case out of the car for Sam and wrap it for her. So I pulled that out, and the look on her face, oh my god, she loved it. Like, I got her a cheap one from Amazon. One of those $20 kits or whatever with all accessory kits from Amazon last year. And that case fell apart within a week. So this time I got her one from Best Buy. You know, a little better quality. You know, instead of $20 for the whole kit, it's $20 for the case on sale. So I got her that. And it was like icing on the cake. Because literally, I took her Switch. So after everybody unwrapped, before we got to I think it was after Michael opened his TV, which, by the way, he was ecstatic because it's the first time he didn't get a hand-me-down for a TV. And I'm telling you how ecstatic he was. I went outside for a cigarette after the unwrapping was done. When I came back in, that TV was not downstairs anymore. 50-inch 4K TV was not downstairs anymore. He immediately took it up. And I had ordered a TV mount for it, by the way. I just went ahead. I don't know if I mentioned it because, you know, brain. I did go ahead and order a TV mount for it. And my husband's actually going to pick that up right now. So I'm going to have to hear shit from work about how I'm ordering things the day after Christmas. Look. I have ADHD. I forget things. If I didn't order it, I would have forgot about it. No, actually, I didn't know if the sale price would change the day after Christmas, so I'm like, I'm gonna get it while it's on sale. Save like $10. That's all it was. Normally like 68, and I think we got it for 58. And no, it's normally 65, and we got it for 58. That's what it was. So it's like $7. It's not much of a savings, but I'm like, yep. That's like 10% off. So everything's fine and dandy. And oh no, sorry. Back up. Look, ADHD storytelling is not a thing. So Sam is sitting there and she's gathering all her presents, and I go, oh, by the way, and this is before the case, by the way. I go, by the way, I didn't have a chance to write it, so I'm going to tell it to you now. As soon as I have a chance to get a hold of your Switch online details, I will buy you those 3 games you requested, and that is your Christmas present. That girl jumped up from her pile of presents, ran upstairs, came downstairs with her Switch, and handed it to me. So I could buy her these games off the Nintendo shop. So I transferred her $190 because I figured that would cover the games and then give her a couple bucks. Tell me why Sonic X Generations Deluxe was on sale for $45. This girl ended up with $21 extra in her bank account because of the fact that Sonic Shadow X Generations Deluxe was on sale for $15 off. And then she went and spent that $20 on to snazz up her Discord profile. Because that's what I did. In the end, I was like, gonna put my credit card in, and then I saw that her bank card was in there because my daughter has a bank account. My kids have bank accounts, right? I saw her bank info was in there, her debit card info was in there, and I go, you know what? And I just transferred the $190, and I go, whatever's left over, you can keep, thinking it was going to be $5. But like I said, Shadow X Generations Deluxe was on sale for $45. Because she got that, she got Princess Peach something, Showtime, and Paper Mario. Yeah. This girl. And then that's when I noticed that she didn't have the freaking case. I went out and got the case. Yeah. So they had a good Christmas. Then I go back here. I go to set up my PlayStation Portal because I got PlayStation Portal. Because I have now intended to use this. That's not where it goes. I am now intended to use this PlayStation Portal at my aunt's house to tolerate family because I just can't. You know, I just can't. And so I need to set it up. Right? So I'm setting that up. I'm playing on that because I'm a child. I play my DDB from my table. Right? And my door opens. And there it is. It's a Joshua. Completely, like, the biggest grin on his face. And so I just stop everything I'm doing and I go. And then this boy won't even open his presents. I had to force him to open presents because he wants to do it once Lexi was there. Because Lexi was coming today to open hers because she was doing the family thing. But he did open 3 of them, and one of them was a Logitech G502 wireless mouse. And this boy, he was so happy. He thought he wasn't getting nothing because he got an iPhone for Christmas. Yeah, we upgraded his Android phone and gave him an iPhone. I don't really think it's an upgrade. I think it's a downgrade. But hey, he wanted an iPhone so he could FaceTime his friends in Texas. And I'm like, why you have to be logical? I can't deny that, you know? So he got that early, obviously, because, yeah, he's had it for almost a month now. It'll be a month. Maybe it is a month. It's either a month or 3 weeks. I don't know. We were being hassled on the 18th to make sure we got that return out. So it could be only like the 8th. I don't remember. It's been a while. Look at this. This is a K440. 444. So that means it's electro. Or metallic. However you see it. Oh, I could have used a small one for this. My bad. My voice is going, I think. Actually, I've been fighting off being sick for the past couple weeks. I know it's mainly allergies. Why am I doing it that way? But I have this fear. I had this fear that I'd get sick yesterday. My first day off. You know? But no. Now my voice going. I'm hoping it's just, again, allergies, a frog or whatever. Because I got work tomorrow. But now, at this rate, it's probably going to be the moment I wake up tomorrow. Or around noon or something, I'm going to start feeling like I'm going to die. Yeah. Alright, and this is an L5200, so this is an iridescent. Or a crystal. That's why it was important I put the right ones. I think this is before they had fairy dust. So fairy dust could really add up to this painting, but nah. I ain't doing nothing to it. We're gonna have it just like it is, and I'm gonna get it framed and hang it. Yeah. Right next to where I hold all my diamond paintings and yarn and vinyl. Considering there is no place in this room that holds all that stuff, it's held all over the room. It could go anywhere in this room. So, he opened a couple presents. He was happy. And then I went back into I went to go. I'm like, okay, it's time to go into La La Land. And my husband goes, nope, it's 2 o'clock. I go, no. So we go over to my aunt's house. The first thing I said to my mother, I go, what happened to first thing in the morning? She goes, I know, I've already heard it. Because I guess my husband warned her about her daughter's wrath. So yeah, I didn't keep my mouth shut to stop the fight. My husband saved Christmas because of the fact that he warned my mother that I was pissed off. And at this point, I already had like 6 hours to calm down. So yeah, Christmas went good. My aunt got me a Danielle Steele book and a Nightmare Before Christmas hoodie that's lightweight so I can wear it most of the year because I'm a hoodie person. My mama got me Hello Kitty shoes that go with my Hello Kitty pants. Yeah. My uncle did not piss me off, which is a shocker. My aunt never really pisses me off. And my uncle and aunt are not married to each other. They are brother and sister. Like, my aunt's husband passed, and my uncle's not married. But so we're talking about these is all siblings at this point, right? Just to get that cleared. And so the fact that I should have always been my aunt's daughter. She and I just have so much in common. It reminds me a lot of me and my niece. My niece totally could have been my daughter. But it's not like Sam could be my sister-in-law's daughter because she can't. She's still 100% my daughter. It's like I have multiples. But yes, and so I am totally my aunt's niece. So I'm not shocked that she's like, I didn't know what you liked, but your mom said you like Nightmare Before Christmas. And I know you read Danielle Steele. And I'm like, I haven't read Danielle Steele in years, but I still collect the books. Danielle Steele's a little softcore for me, meaning there's no spice whatsoever. It's a little, instead of jalapenos and hot peppers, it is milk. I mean, that's fine. I'm not ungrateful. I'm trying to build a library. Y'all did not know. I know I've mentioned it here before on the channel. But the library is 1,000 books. So, that includes Danielle Steele being a part of it. Guess what? It might be easier to do that. But it was a good Christmas. And it's kind of funny that I finished that now. So, originally I had planned to do different videos, but some things that come in the mail on time, they're still not here. The other things didn't even ship until the day they said they were due. Like, Staples, I'm looking at you. And so, a lot of my plans got foiled, and yesterday I was going to film a video for today that was unwrapping 4 diamond paintings. 2 to 4 diamond paintings all in one go. I'm going to be honest with you now because you're this far into the video. So leave a comment down below if you want to see that, because I will go ahead and get that out to you. Probably tomorrow. Yeah. Either way, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see y'all in the next video tomorrow. And I hope you like my little whip and chat. Alright, I'm getting out of here. How do I get out of here? How long have I been filming? Oh, wow, it's a short one! Yay, another quickie! Alright, bye.